शांति
शांति
ओम शांति
शांति।
अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा। से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति।
Shanti. Today, Bapdada is looking at the whole world with a particular vision, a particular perspective. Baba says, this whole world has become a big hospital. There's a big illness, disease that spread in the whole world, a disease such that only God can diagnose this. No one else can do that. It's not under their control to do that. Physical illnesses can be diagnosed by very good doctors and surgeons, but no one has been able to diagnose this illness. It's been continuing for 2,500 years and it's just not coming to an end. So Baba said, everyone who is diseased with this, it's infectious and contagious. Both infectious and contagious. And that is the illness of body consciousness. The means to finish, I have the means to finish this illness. I will give you directions, but you will have to take that medicine. Doctor can give the medicine, but he can't feed that to you. You have to take it yourself. Yes, I will give you the medicine, but it's up to you to take it. So today, Baba has told us how we children have to practice this stage of soul consciousness again and again. Second, Baba says, your aim is to become karmateet. That is our aim, to become karmateet. So we will make effort what would be the sign that through our efforts we are coming close to the karmateet stage? The sign of that is, with the power of yoga, you will continue to attain victory over the suffering of karma. Yogbal. Baba didn't just say yoga, but the power of yoga. It's with the power of yoga and that can only be accumulated when you have had yoga over a long period of time. The power, the energy you receive by having yoga over a long period of time will enable you to attain victory over the suffering of karma. Baba, Mama, all the seniors have been very good examples in front of us. They made this very clear for us. On the last day, Baba asked Mama, "Child, you have to feed everyone the grapes with your own hands." Mama shared the grapes with everyone. Baba was giving it to Mama in her hand. After some time, her hands had become cold. And Baba understood, Baba understood that the bird, the soul of Mama, flew away whilst doing service. She herself stayed in a yogic stage and giving drishti. Immediately afterwards she left. Also Brahma Baba's example, in his final moments, he continued to do service throughout the whole day. Yes, there was some difficulty, but still he continued to do his service. And last in the evening, Baba was victorious and flew away. These are the signs of coming close to the karmateet stage. And so the words that Baba has said, the power of yoga, we students should definitely pay attention to this, that we accumulate the power of yoga, not just having yoga, but accumulating the power of yoga. So now we'll listen to Baba's sweet elevated versions. Sweetest children, sweet children, the biggest illness is of body consciousness. It is through this illness that there has been the downfall. And so now become soul conscious. The question: when will your children reach your karmateet stage? Answer: when you have victory over the suffering of your karma with the power of yoga, and when you become completely soul conscious. This illness of body consciousness is the biggest illness. It is through this illness that the world has become impure. So become soul conscious and you will have that happiness and intoxication, and your behavior will also be reformed. The song played was, "O traveler of the night, do not become weary. The destination of the dawn is not far off." Om Shanti. You children have heard the meaning of the word traveler. No one apart from you, mouth-born Brahmins, can explain this. When you were deities, you were also human beings, and your characters were very good. You were full of all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete. You were the masters of the world. No human being knows how you changed from diamonds into shells. Your character was very good. Your character was good. 16 celestial degrees complete. Full of all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete. You are the masters of the world. You also completely changed number-wise according to your efforts. You haven't yet become deities. You are being rejuvenated. You're being rejuvenated. Some have changed a little. The characters of some have changed 5% and others 10%. The world doesn't know that Bharat was heaven. They say that 3,000 years before Christ, deities existed in Bharat. They had such virtues that they were called gods and goddesses. They don't have those virtues now. People don't understand how Bharat, which was so wealthy, had a downfall. Only the Father sits and explains this. You can also explain this. Who can explain this? Those of you whose characters have changed can explain these things. The Father says, children, when you were deities, you were soul conscious. And then, when the kingdom of Ravan began, you became body conscious. This body consciousness is the biggest illness you have. It's the biggest illness of body consciousness. In the golden age, you were soul conscious and you were very happy. No one knows who made you like that. The Father sits here and explains how your downfall happened, why it took happen. Why was there the downfall? How did you have the downfall? You forgot your religion. That's why there was the downfall. First of all, there's a matter of religion, your dharna, because you forgot your religion, your original religion. When you forget dharma, you also forget your duty, your karma. Bharat has become worth not a penny. What is the main reason for this? Body consciousness. This drama is predestined. People don't know how Bharat, which was so wealthy, became as poor as it is now. We belonged to the original eternal deity religion, so now how did we become corrupt in our religion and our actions, in our dharma and karma? So the Father explains, when it became the kingdom of Ravan, you became body conscious, and this is why this has become your condition. Ravan means the one who makes you cry. The ladder shows how the downfall happened. Body consciousness is the main reason why you became worth not a penny. The Father sits here and explains all of these things. In the scriptures, they have shown the duration of the cycle to be hundreds of thousands of years. Nowadays, the sensible ones are the Christians. They too say that 3,000 years before Christ there was paradise. People of Bharat cannot understand that it was the ancient Bharat that was called heaven. Nowadays, they don't know the full history and geography of Bharat. Some children have a little of this knowledge, but they also have body consciousness. Some children have a little knowledge and they become body conscious because they think that there is no one like them. The father explains why Bharat has reached such a state of degradation. Bapu Gandhiji also used to say, "Purifier, come and establish the kingdom of Rama." Souls definitely received happiness from the Father at some point. That is why they remember the purifier. The Father explains, "My children who change from Shudras into Brahmins don't become completely soul conscious either. They've changed from Shudras into Brahmins. They've inculcated purity and so become Brahmins. And when we become Brahmins, our chapter of the student life begins. It starts when we become Brahmins. Until you become Brahmins, you cannot become students. As soon as you become Brahmins, your student life begins. And the first lesson in that is soul consciousness. But children don't become fully soul conscious. They repeatedly become body conscious. This is the oldest illness, and it is through this that your condition has become like it is. It takes a lot of effort to become soul conscious. The more soul conscious you are, the more you will remember the Father. The formula that Baba shared, the more you become soul conscious, the more you'll remember the Father. It's a different path. Two different paths. The path of soul consciousness, and your world changes completely. If you are soul conscious, you'll remember Baba. This is why it's remembered. You were concerned to meet the Supreme One. When you're soul conscious, you remember Baba and you have limitless happiness. It is remembered. You were concerned to meet the Supreme One who lives in the element of Brahma, the element beyond. And you have now found him. You received the inheritance of 21 births from him. So what else do you need? Simply become soul conscious and constantly remember me alone. You may live at home with your family. The whole world is body conscious. The downfall of Bharat, which was so elevated, did happen. No one can tell you its history and geography. These things are not mentioned in any of the scriptures. Deities were soul conscious. They understood that they had to shed their bodies and take others. They were not God conscious. Deities are soul conscious but not God conscious. They had this much knowledge that they have to shed one body and take another, but they don't know the story of 84 births. They were not God conscious, they didn't remember God. The more soul conscious you remain and remember the Father, what will happen? Baba says, when you become soul conscious, you remember the Father, you will become sweet. The sweeter you will become. It is by becoming body consciousness that there is fighting, quarreling, and other title that Baba's given, the monkeyish behavior. Fighting, quarreling, and monkeyish behavior because of body consciousness. The Father explains all of this. This Baba also understands all of this. Some children become body conscious and forget Shiv Baba. Mothers at the back, you are hearing? You don't forget Baba, do you? Baba says children forget. No. Sure, you don't forget Baba? Baba says even very good children are still body conscious. There is ego of one thing or another. There is body consciousness. They don't become soul conscious at all. You can explain this unlimited history and geography to anyone. There definitely were the Sun and Moon dynasty kingdoms. No one knows the drama. Bharat that has fallen so much. The root of downfall is body consciousness. Some children too become body conscious. They don't understand what happens because of body consciousness. Baba said even little children have, good children have body consciousness. They don't understand who is giving them the directions. Always consider it to be Shiv Baba who is telling you. Because of not remembering Shiv Baba, you become body conscious. The whole world has become body conscious. And this is why the Father says, constantly remember me alone. Consider yourselves to be souls. The soul listens through this body and plays his part. The Father explains so well. Although some of you give very good lectures, good behavior too is necessary. They give very good lectures on body consciousness, but your behavior also has to be such. Because of becoming body conscious, some fail. There isn't that happiness or intoxication. They then perform very sinful actions, due to which a lot of punishment is experienced. By becoming, a lot of damage is caused by being body conscious. A lot of punishment will have to be experienced. The Father says, this is the godly world government. Which government? Godly world government. We are His service. On service of the godly world government. The right hand of myself, the godly government, is Dharamraj. Baba is telling us his structure. When you perform good actions, you receive good fruit. Because of bad actions, you experience punishment. Once Baba has shared, if you're not able to have yoga, remembrance is our main subject. If you are not able to have yoga, Don't have a don't care attitude about this. Do something about it. This is also a form of punishment, not being able to have yoga. We very easily say, I can't have yoga. But Baba said, not to be able to have yoga is also a form of punishment. So you have to remain very careful. Why am I not able to have yoga? There's definitely something wrong inside. So this is why Baba says, check yourself. Everyone also experiences punishment in the jail of a womb. There's a story about that. All of those things refer to this time. The praises of only the one Father. There is praise of no one else. This is why it is written, Trimurti Shiv Jayanti is worth a diamond. All the rest are worth shells. No one apart from Shiv Baba can purify you. You're impure, due to which everyone becomes body conscious. You are now becoming soul conscious. This soul conscious stage lasts for 21 births. So the greatness is of the one. It is Shiv Baba who makes Bharat into heaven. No one knows when Shiv Baba comes. His history should be known first. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is called Shiva. You understand that there was the downfall because of body consciousness. It is after this has happened that the Father has to come to make it rise. Only when you fall can Baba come to uplift us. Rise and fall day and night, the sun of knowledge rises and dispels the darkness of ignorance. The greatest ignorance is that of body consciousness. No one knows about souls. They simply say that each soul is the supreme soul, and they have therefore become such sinful souls. Once I had shared this in class. Someone said, there's an institute, and the chief scientist of that, Sir Ramesh Pai, brought that person to Dadiji, who was in Gamdevi, Bombay at that time. So there wasn't anyone else there. So one Kumari who was studying in the 10th standard, and Ramesh Pai said he's a very good scientist. That Kumari went, and as soon as she got there, she asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "I am a so-and-so of such and such an institute." She said, "No, you are not that. That's the designation of this body. Who are you?" He said, "I am a scientist." "No, that's your profession. Who are you?" She asked him many questions, and then finally he said, "Oh, you tell me, who am I?" No one knows that we are souls. He says, "Well, you tell me, who am I?" Baba says, you now have to become soul conscious. There are many Maharathis who give very good knowledge, but yet the body consciousness hasn't been removed yet. Baba is Baba, he is the father and teacher of all of us. So of course he is aware of the weaknesses of the students. He will tell us what we are good at and what we are weak in. Because of body consciousness, there's a trace of anger in some, trace of attachment in others, there is one thing or another. Everyone's character has to be reformed. You have to become very, very sweet. This is why there's the example of a lion and lamb drinking water from the same stream. There are no animals that cause sorrow. Hardly anyone understands these things. They understand things number-wise. It is with great difficulty that the suffering of their karma is finished and they become karmateet. Many become body conscious. They're not aware of who is giving them these directions. How to ignore Baba's directions. You say, well, it's Brahma who's saying this. Then there's problems. Many become body conscious. They're not aware of who is giving them these directions. They're number-wise in understanding. It's with great difficulty that they become karmateet. They don't realize who is giving them those directions. How could you receive Srimad from Sri Krishna? Shiv Baba says, how could I give you Srimad without this one? This one is fixed as my chariot. Don't ruin yourself for nothing by becoming body conscious and performing wrong actions. You become body conscious, you perform wrong actions, and in this way you ruin yourself. So don't do this now. What would the consequences of that then be? A very low status would be received. The uneducated ones will have to bow down in front of the educated ones. Many people say that the history and geography of Bharat is not as full as it should be. So all of this has to be explained to them, but no one apart from you can explain this to them. A soul conscious stage is required for this. Only such ones can claim a high status. As yet, none of you have achieved your karmateet stage. This one, Brahma Baba, has many responsibilities. He has so many worries. Even though he understands that everything happens according to the drama, he has to adopt different methods to explain to all you. This is why Baba said, you can become much more soul conscious. You don't have any burdens. The Father has many burdens. This one, Prajapita Brahma, is the head. How Baba is encouraging us. Baba doesn't become. He says, I have so many burdens. You don't have any burdens. You can become more soul conscious than I am. No one knows that Shiv Baba is in this one. Among you two, hardly anyone stays with this faith. You have to know this world's history and geography. When Bharat was heaven and where it went, how its downfall took place, no one knows this. Write to those in schools and tell them that they should show the history and geography of the world. Give talks about the downfall. Bharat used to be like a diamond, so how did it become like a shell? How many years did that take? So we can explain all of this. You can drop leaflets from the aeroplanes. What Baba said, children did that. They dropped the leaflets from the aeroplanes. Those who explain have to be very clever. The government wants this. Therefore, invite everyone to the government hall, Vigyan Bhavan in Delhi. Baba loves the Vigyan Bhavan. Dadis also used to love it. Oh, we're going to have a program in Vigyan Bhavan. We recently had a program in Vigyan Bhavan. The President Murmu had come. The campaign she started. Administration wing started this program, and in the afternoon was a media program. And it was much better than we expected. All those who should have been on the stage, such VIPs, they were in front of us and they all stayed till the last minute. At the end, one of the brothers sang a song and they asked everyone to sing a song, and so everyone sang a beautiful song there. It was a very big program. This was the first time we had that. We were a little afraid. It's the first time we're having a program there. And all of them were very big, eminent people. And those who should have been on the stage, because of their status, they were in front of us and in the audience, and they all listened to us with a lot of love. And they said, if there is an organization who are doing any work in media and the society, this institution of Brahma Kumaris. They said this in the whole gathering. Because no one otherwise thinks about us. We have so much stress. This was also in the social media, that you all think about all of us. So Baba says, there is importance of the place, and so yes, definitely Vigyan Bhavan has its own importance. Call everyone there, have it printed in the newspapers, also send everyone invitation cards. We are explaining to you the history and geography of the whole world from the beginning to the end. They will come and go of their own accord. It's not a question of money. For instance, if you meet someone who wants to give you a present, you cannot accept it. You could use it for service, but you couldn't accept it for yourself. We cannot take anything personally for ourselves. How are we going to give a return of it if we take something personally? That's why Baba says you cannot accept anything. Yes, you can use it for service, but we cannot accept it for ourselves. The Father says, what would I do with the donation from you? I would have to give you the full return. I am a very clever stockbroker. Acha, to your sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you spiritual children, and we spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. It's a short Murli, but there's also Mama's extract. Essence for Dharna. Do not perform any wrong actions by becoming body conscious. Make full effort to become soul conscious. Continue to reform your character. 2. Become very, very sweet and cool. Remove the evil spirits of anger and attachment from within you. Blessing. May you keep your record of giving regard good and make great donations of happiness as a charitable soul. At this time, all of you everywhere have to keep your record of giving regard good. This is Raj Yoga, Royal Yoga, Yoga for attaining a kingdom. So the first sign of the kingdom sovereignty is, of royalty, is giving respect to one another. If a messenger comes, even a messenger coming from another kingdom is given that regard. This record will then play everywhere. Give regard and receive regard. Give regard to the younger ones. Give regard to the older ones. Let your record of giving regard now be kept, and you will then become a great donor and a charitable soul who gives the donation of happiness. To make someone happy by giving him regard is a great act of charity. It is real service. To give regard is great charity and real service. Slogan: move along while considering every moment to be the final moment, and you'll remain ever ready. And then Mama's extract: the expansion of being tamoguni, Maya. There are the three words satoguni, rajoguni and tamoguni, and it's essential to understand these accurately. People think that these three qualities exist at the same time, but what does reason tell us? Have these three qualities continued to exist at the same time? Separate in each age. Reasoning says that these three qualities do not exist at the same time. When it is the golden age, it is satoguni. When it's copper age, it is rajoguni. When it is the iron age, it is tamoguni. When it is sato, it is then not rajo or tamo. When it is rajoguni, it is not satoguni. So people have continued to believe that these three continue to exist at the same time. So it is a huge mistake to say this. They believe that when a person is telling the truth and not committing any sin, he is satoguni. But people say he's not telling any lies, he's doing a lot of donation and charity, so he's satoguni. But reason tells us that when we say satoguni, it means that there is, satoguni means there is complete happiness. That is, the whole world is satoguni. You cannot say that a person who tells the truth is satoguni, a person who tells lies is iron-aged and tamoguni. The world has continued in this way? No. When we say that it is the golden age, it means that the whole world is satoguni and satopradhan. Yes, there used to be the golden age like that at one time when the whole world was satoguni. But that golden age doesn't exist now. Now it is the iron-aged world, which means the whole world is the tamopradhan kingdom. How can there be anything satoguni in this tamopradhan world? There is now extreme darkness, which is called the night of Brahma. The day of Brahma is the golden age, and the night of Brahma is the iron age. So we cannot mix it, combine the two. Second, to take you from the essence-full golden-aged world is the task of God alone. Why is this iron-aged world called a tasteless world? Means not, and so not essence-full. There isn't any essence, any strength. Why? Because this world has no essence in it. That is, nothing has any strength left. That is, there is no happiness, peace, or purity. There isn't the happiness, peace, and purity that there used to be in the world. There isn't that strength anymore because this world has the 5 vices in it. This is why this world is called an ocean of fear, an ocean of karmic bondage. This is why people are unhappy and calling out to God. God, take us across the ocean to the other side. This shows that there definitely is a world that is free from fear, without any fear. There is a world without fear to which they want to go. This is why this world is called the ocean of sin. They want to leave this and go across to a world of charitable souls. So there are two worlds. One is this essence-full golden-aged world, and the other is this tasteless iron-aged world. Both worlds exist on this earth. God is now establishing that essence-full world. Sorry, that was a bit fast. Avyakt signal. Just as there is the subject of knowledge, so there is also the subject of service, and only those whose intellects are faithful can claim a number ahead. From morning till night, fix a program for yourself. Create your daily diary, because you are responsible souls. You are not ordinary souls, but world benefactor souls. However great a person is, his daily timetable is set accordingly. Acha, Om Shanti. This was Sweet Baba's elevated versions of today. The program for the Bharatvasis. Tomorrow is the day of Dadiji, Dadi Gulzar's we'll be hearing from the senior sisters about Dadi Gulzar. There'll be special book for Dadiji in both the complex, all three complexes, Pandapur and Gyan Sarovar, and here. We'll get together here at 10 o'clock. Jayanti Ben, Asha Ben, Karuna Bai will all share their experiences with memories of Dadi Gulzar. And then at 12 o'clock, Bhog will be offered to Bap Dadaji. For double foreigners, there's no program today, as I think most of you who are here have been asked to move upstairs. And I think many have already gone. There's only a handful here. So take leave from all of you. Om Shanti.
तेरा वो प्यार है बाबा जो समझाया नहीं जाता, बरस जाता है नैनों से वो बतलाया नहीं जाता, बरस जाता है नैनों से वो बतलाया नहीं जाता, तेरा वो प्यार है बाबा जो समझाया नहीं जाता। सुना सकते हैं ज्ञान भी, बता सकते हैं बातें भी, सुना सकते हैं ज्ञान भी, बता सकते हैं बातें भी, मिला है रस जो इस दिल को पिलाया वो नहीं जाता, तेरा वो प्यार है बाबा जो समझाया नहीं जाता।
ओम शांति। छोटा सा कल्चरल प्रोग्राम है, आप सभी यहीं बैठे रहेंगे और अभी हम सबके बीच में ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल नेत्र संस्थान के द्वारा एक छोटा सा नुक्कड़ नाटक प्रस्तुत किया जा रहा है जो कि ग्लूकोमा नामक बीमारी के अवेयरनेस से संबंधित है। और
आंखों से देखी दुनिया सारी, एक बीमारी सब पे भारी। सुनो सुनो भाई सुनो सुनो, सुनो सुनो भाई सुनो सुनो।
भाइयों और बहनों, हम आपके सामने एक सच्चाई लाए हैं। जी, एक आँख की बीमारी और उसका इलाज लाए हैं।
तो चलिए एक छोटे से दृश्य के जरिए आपको दिखाते हैं। ये हैं बाबूलाल जी, करीबन 60 साल उम्र है इनकी, और ये बैठे हैं एक अंधेरे कमरे में। प्रकाश, बाबूलाल का पोता, कमरे के सामने से गुजरता है।
नैना कभी जो धूप सेकते थे, नैना ठहर के छाँव ढूंढते हैं यूं।
अरे इतने अंधेरे में कौन बैठा है? दादाजी आप?
हाँ बेटा, मैं ही हूँ।
लेकिन दादाजी आप ऐसे अंधेरे में क्यों बैठे हैं? मैं अभी बत्ती जला देता हूँ।
अरे नहीं बेटा, रोशनी में तो बड़ी तकलीफ होती है, रंगीन छल्ले से नजर आते हैं।
तो सुना आप सबने, रंगीन छल्ले, यह भी एक लक्षण है इस बीमारी का। तो चलिए जानते हैं इस गुमनाम बीमारी के बारे में एक छोटे से नाटक के जरिए, जिसका शीर्षक है दृष्टि का चोर। चलते हैं सीन नंबर 1 में बाबूलाल का घर। बाबूलाल सुबह उठकर अपने कमरे से आंगन की ओर का घर और शाम का समय। बाबूलाल का पोता प्रकाश एक तरफ मोबाइल में गेम खेलते हुए और फिर अपने पिता की ओर जाते हुए।
मुन्ना बड़ा प्यारा अम्मी का दुलारा, मुन्ना बड़ा प्यारा अम्मी का दुलारा।
अरे प्रकाश, तुम कब आए बेटा?
मैं तो दादाजी यही बैठ के खेल रहा था।
अच्छा, इधर ही थे, मुझे तो नजर ही नहीं आए।
क्या हुआ पिताजी, सब ठीक तो है ना? अभी कुछ समय पहले माँ भी बता रही थी कि अखबार पढ़ने में भी दिक्कत हो रही है।
थोड़ी नज़र की कमजोरी है शायद। सामने के चीज तो बरोबर दिखती है, आजू बाजू का कम दिखता है बेटा।
तभी गणेश का दोस्त घर पर आता है।
राम राम चाचा जी, कैसे हैं आप?
बस ठीक ही हूँ बेटा।
आजकल आप घुमाई करते नहीं दिखते।
अरे बेटा कुछ नहीं, थोड़ी तबीयत ठीक सी नहीं रहती, सर में भारीपन और नज़र भी कमज़ोर हो गई है। क्या करे, बुढ़ापा है।
मुझे लगता है कि आपको एक बार आँख की जांच कराना चाहिए। अरे गणेश, पिछले साल तुम मेरे चाचा जी से मिले थे ना, उनको भी कुछ इसी तरह की शिकायत थी। उन्हें लगा सफ़ेद मोतिया है, कुछ समय बाद दिखा लेंगे। फिर जब ऑपरेशन करा लिया तो उनकी रोशनी में कोई सुधार नहीं लगा।
अच्छा, फिर क्या हुआ?
फिर क्या, तब डॉक्टर द्वारा पता चला कि यह कुछ अलग बीमारी है आँखों की। समय पर जांच नहीं करवाने की वजह से उनकी रोशनी ही चली गई। इसलिए मेरी मानो तो चाचा जी के समय पर आँखों की जांच करवा लो।
हाँ बेटा, तुम सही कह रहे हो।
तो यही है आंखों का गुमनाम चोर। ना दर्द देता है ना कोई चेतावनी, बस धीरे धीरे नजर का घेरा कम करता है, जब तक समझ आता है नुकसान हो चुका होता है। गणेश अपने पिताजी को डॉक्टर के पास ले जाते हुए,
बताइए क्या परेशानी है?
डॉक्टर साहब, ये मेरे पिताजी हैं और उन्हें आंखों की तकलीफ हो रही है।
जी बताइए।
डॉक्टर साहब, पिछले कुछ महीनों से मेरी आंखों में दर्द सा रहता है। आंखों के आगे रंगीन छल्ले भी दिखते हैं और अखबार पढ़ने में भी तकलीफ हो रही है।
अच्छा, और कोई तकलीफ आपको?
डॉक्टर साहब, इन्हें तो आजकल आजू बाजू की चीज़ें भी नहीं दिखती। आज सुबह तो कुर्सी से टकराकर गिरते गिरते बचे।
ठीक है, मैं इन्हें देखती हूँ। मैं कुछ जांचें लिख कर देती हूँ, आप ये करा कर आ जाइए।
जी डॉक्टर साहब।
रिपोर्ट्स आने के बाद,
डॉक्टर साहब, पिताजी की जांच की रिपोर्ट आ गई है।
ठीक है, मैंने इनकी जांच की रिपोर्ट देख ली है। इनकी आँखों का प्रेशर काफ़ी बढ़ा हुआ है और रिपोर्ट्स के मुताबिक इनको ग्लोकोमा यानी काला पानी है और इनकी आँखों की 60% रोशनी जा चुकी है।
क्या 60% रोशनी जा चुकी है? इनकी रोशनी तो वापस आ जाएगी ना?
यदि आप इनको थोड़ा जल्दी ले आते तो हम इनकी आँखों की ज़्यादा रोशनी बचा सकते थे, लेकिन अभी जो रोशनी जा चुकी है उसको हम वापस तो नहीं ला सकते, पर जो बची है उसको बचाया जा सकता है।
डॉक्टर साहब, इसके लिए हमें क्या करना होगा?
मैं आपको कुछ दवाइयाँ लिख कर देती हूँ। एक बार को खाना खाना भूल जाइए, लेकिन दवाइयाँ नहीं। अगर समय से दवाइयाँ लेते रहे तो जो रोशनी बची है वो बची रहेगी, अन्यथा जो बची है वह भी चली जाएगी।
ठीक है डॉक्टर साहब, हम ध्यान रखेंगे।
डॉक्टर साहब, ये काला मोतियाबिंद क्या होता है?
काला मोतिया, काला पानी या झामर आँखों की एक ऐसी बीमारी है जिसमें मरीज़ की आँखों की रोशनी धीरे धीरे जाने लगती है, नज़र का घेरा कम होने लगता है और मरीज़ को पता नहीं चलता। क्योंकि इस बीमारी के कुछ खास लक्षण होते नहीं हैं, इसलिए 40 की उम्र के बाद जांच करवाना ज़रूरी है। इस बीमारी को समय पर पकड़कर इसका इलाज संभव है व इसे रोका जा सकता है, लेकिन जो रोशनी जा चुकी है वो वापस नहीं ला जा सकती।
आँखों की गुस्ताखियाँ माफ हो।
तो जैसा कि आप सबने देखा, काला मोतिया आँखों की कितनी गंभीर बीमारी है। धीरे धीरे बिना किसी लक्षण के आँखों की रोशनी ही ले जाती है। इसलिए यदि आपको या आपके परिवार के किसी भी सदस्य को आँखों की तकलीफ हो तो तुरंत अस्पताल ले जाएं और उपयुक्त जांच कराएं। यह भी ध्यान दें, यदि आपकी उम्र 40 या 40 से अधिक हो या आपको आँखों में चोट लगी हो या ब्लड प्रेशर, शुगर की शिकायत हो या आपके परिवार में किसी को अंधेपन की बीमारी हो, तो साल में एक बार अस्पताल जाकर अवश्य जांच कराएं। यही नहीं, बिना डॉक्टर की सलाह लिए आँखों में किसी भी प्रकार की दवा न डालें। इसके जितने फ़ायदे लगते हैं उससे कई ज़्यादा नुकसान हैं। लेकिन अगर हम सब मिलकर स्क्रीनिंग करें, परिवार को, लोगों को जागरूक करें, तो हम सब ग्लोकोमा यानी काला मोतिया, काला पानी या झामर को हरा सकते हैं। आशा करते हैं कि हमारे इस नाटक से आप सभी तक एक सही संदेश पहुंचा हो। धन्यवाद।
आँखों में जो सपनों की दुनिया, उसको संभाल के रखना है। चुपके से जो आए अंधेरा, उससे पहले जगना है। धीरे धीरे बढ़ता साया कभी ना उसको हल्का जान, ज्ञान की रोशनी जला कर खुद का तू रखवाला बन।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल से आई इन टीम का। और अभी राजस्थान की संस्कृति से हम सबको रूबरू कराने के लिए जयपुर राजा पार्क सेंटर से आ रही है कुमारी श्वेता, राजस्थानी एक नृत्य लेकर, मैं हूँ राजस्थान की बेटी। तो आप सभी 5 मिनट के लिए जो भी जा रहे वो बैठेंगे और ज़रूर इस कल्चरल प्रोग्राम का आनंद लेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। बेटी हूँ मैं राजस्थान की और हम बैठे हैं राजस्थान में, तो थैंक यू कुमारी श्वेता का। अभी हमारे बीच में मधुरई सेंटर से कुमारी हेम लक्षणा बहन आ रही है, बहुत ही अलग प्रस्तुति लेकर। आप 9 इयर्स की है, 4th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ती हैं। एक प्रस्तुति है, खेल कहेंगे, लाठी का खेल है जिसको तमिल में सिलंबम कहते हैं। और आपने 2 घंटे ये लाठी का खेल करतब दिखाकर और वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड भी बनाया है। तो आप सबकी जोरदार तालियों के साथ मैं निवेदन करूंगी कुमारी हेम लक्षणा। बहुत सुंदर प्रस्तुति कुमारी की। और अभी हमारे बीच में अड़सपुर उड़ीसा सेंटर से कुमारी अंबिका प्रियदर्शनी एक शिव महिमा का नृत्य लेकर के आ रही है। तो मैं निवेदन करूंगी कुमारी अंबिका प्रियदर्शनी अपनी सुंदर प्रस्तुति हम सबके समक्ष रखे। जब तक इनका सॉन्ग सेट होए, हमारे बीच में मदुरई सेंटर से कुमारी अभिन्नेश्री और कुमारी आनंदवल्ली है, एक बहुत सुंदर भरतनाट्यम प्रस्तुत कर रही हैं। तो आप सभी की एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम स्वागत करते हैं कुमारी अभिनयश्री और कुमारी आनंदवल्ली, मदुरई सेंटर।
ताम तीम तरनता ताम तीम तरन कृतकृतादार तज्जं तत्तकज्जं तत्तगर्णं तत्तगुर्रं तत्तज्जं तत्तकज्जं दिनतदिल्लान दृगुदकिटदिल्लान अलकसिन् धीम तदाम दरीम तदाम ततै देविता दिमित किट जनु दुगुण गुणंदरिता गुण गुणंदरि देविता ताकु देविता दिमित किट रजकुमार महिमालंक वनमाला बुलंदर कृत कृतादार तज्जं तत्तकज्जं तत्तगर्णं तत्तगुर्रं तत्तज्जं तत्तकज्जं तत्तगर्णं तत्तगुर्रं तत्ताकु जनंदरि तत्तकु जनंदरिद जनंदरिद दिमित किट जनु ताकु जनंदरि तत्तकु जनंदरिद जनंदरिद दिमित किट ज अद्भुत नर्तन चित्रित मुद्रित विद्यत मुद्भवम अद्भुतम अद्भुत ताकु जनंदरि तत्तकु जनंदरि ता अद्भुत नर्तन चित्रित मुद्रित विद्यत मुद्भवम अद्भुतम अद्भुत ताकु जनंदरि तत्तकु जनंदरि ता विदिशुत काल विदिशुत शील गदिशय नील धृतबदलोल ताकु जनन ततकु जनंदरिद जनंदरिद दिमित किट ज कदिमित किट धिमिता कदिमित किट धिमिता कदिमित किट धिमिता कथा तत्तोम तत्तै हृदयतोम तरिगिट ताकु जनंदरि ततकु जनंदरिद जनंदरि तादिमित किट जणु तादिमित तय्य तरिगिट तक ताक जम अतिशय सुख नृत पदकर पाद जम सरस लोक मुरली रवना सकल लोक सम्मोहनगी ततक्कु दिन्न तक दिन्नंदक तक तातै तांग दातैता त्रिगदक तक दिन्न तांग ಗದಾತೇತ ಕದಂಬ ಕಿಸಲಯ ಮಿಳಿತನು ಪುರ ಪದಂಜಲಿತ ಕೃತ ಪಾದತ್ತಾಂ ಕದಂಬ ಕಿಸಲಯ ಮಿಳಿತನು ಪುರ ಪದಂಜಲಿತ ಕೃತ ಪಾದತ್ತಾಂ ತಿಲ್ಲ ನದೃಗತಿಲ್ಲ ನದೃಗತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾಕಿಟ ತೊಂ ಗತನ್ನಂಗಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಂ ಕತ್ತೈ ಕತ್ತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕತ್ತಾ ಕಿಟ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ತದಿಂ ತದೋಂ ತದೈ ತಗಜೋರಗ ಬಂದ ಅಕ್ಕುದಂಗ ಶಿರಸಿ ಚಲನಂ ಚಲನಂ ಧೃದನಂ ಇದನಂ ಕೃದನಂ ಇದ ಚಂದ್ರವದಂಗ ಕಂಕಣ ಕಿಂಚಿತ ನಂಗನನಂ ಪದರದರದ ದಿನಿ ದಿನಿ ಜಣು ಜಣುದಾಂ ತದಾ ತದಿಲ್ಲ ನಗನಗಭೂಷ ತಗಿಡ ತಗಸ್ತಡಾಯ ಬುಧಕರ ಮಂದಸ್.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इन कलाकारों का हम करतल ध्वनि से बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया करते हैं. बहुत सुंदर प्रस्तुति थी. थैंक यू. और आप सभी का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जिन्होंने इन सब कलाकारों का उत्साहवर्धन किया. एक छोटा सा अनाउंसमेंट है. डायमंड हॉल के जो तमिलनाडु के सेवाधारी भाई बहनें हैं उनसे 12:30 बजे दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल में आदरणीय बीना दीदी जी मिलेंगे. इसलिए सभी तमिलनाडु के डायमंड हॉल के सेवाधारी 12:30 बजे दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल में पहुंचेंगे. एक मोबाइल मिला है, जिस किसी का भी हो वो स्टेज के पीछे आकर के मिल सकते हैं. ये मोबाइल मिला है यहाँ आगे सोफे पे. ओम शांति.
कोई भी बुराई अगर है अंदर में, उसको छोड़ने के लिए सोचते हैं ना, चाहते तो है. जैसे यहाँ आप आए हो तो यहाँ का वायुमंडल, यहाँ का संग देख करके स्टडी करते सभी सोचते होंगे कि अभी ये अच्छा तो नहीं है, ये वहाँ भी चले, वहाँ भी मैं ऐसा ही रहूं, उसके लिए ताकत चाहिए. यहाँ तो ठीक है. तो प्रभु प्यार ऐसी चीज है, आप और कुछ भी नहीं करो, सिर्फ प्रभु प्यार का अनुभव करके जाओ तो आपको कोई भी बुराई छोड़ने में कोई देरी नहीं लगे. क्यों? कि प्यार में लवलीन रहने के कारण ये जो बुराइयां है ना, वो आपको ऐसे लगेंगी जैसे कुछ है ही नहीं. ये
विश्व एकता महायज्ञ की आओ जगाए ज्वाला, आओ जगाए ज्वाला.
एक किसी का ये बैग मिला है, जिस किसी का वो स्टेज पर आ जाए. आपका ले लो.